Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. Today I'm going to be taking you for a walk around a Pajero Exceed. But firstly, I'd like to mention that we've sponsored probably the world's shortest cricket player, but I hope he's taller than his cardboard cutout. Probably like the headless version over here, the Melbourne Stars. That's why we've got these cool new get-ups. This is a 2004 Pajero Exceed. Very rare to see one in this condition. That we've been able to bring it into the showroom on this 47 million degree day. But under these lights shows the condition of this car. Presents really, really well. There is a few little imperfections on it, but we'll go over that in detail on the car. At the front, you'll obviously notice everything is genuine accessories on the vehicle. We've got a genuine alloy nudge bar here, genuine bonnet protector, which has done a brilliant job of protecting the bonnet. Only a very couple of minor, I can count about 5 tiny touch-ups on the bonnet there. You've got to get real close to see them. And when you're looking at a 2004 model car, really, really good condition car. Coming back a little bit further, you'll notice we've got our headlight protectors on this car as well as the washer jets to keep that headlight nice and clean for that night driving, as well as our fog lights down the bottom, which are crystal clear. Coming around the side of the car, absolutely love the blue paintwork on this car. Now, obviously one of the big standout features, on the front, we have Dunlop Grand Trek all-terrain tyres that are brand new on this vehicle. So we fitted brand new all-terrain tyres on it, heaps of tread, a really good tyre. Coming down the side, we'll talk about this a little bit in a little while, but I love the petrol four-wheel drives because they're very, very smooth. Clear indicators on the side there, chrome mirror scalps, chrome door handles, nice blue over silver with the running boards. One thing to note while we're here, I'll get my cameraman to look at the running boards. If you open the door, it's probably, there it is, you can just probably see it in this light. Do have skirt illumination on this car as well. You don't get that in the brand new one, would you believe? Coming along, actually going up, we've hidden our little sign here on the roof, but you will see we do have the Pajero roof rails fitted across the top there. Probably could do with the cap. We don't have that cap, sadly. Coming along, this is probably the little worst bit on the car. A couple of scratches just here on the sill where someone's probably loaded something not as carefully as they could have. But overall presents in really good condition down the side of the vehicle. That would be the only damage on the whole side of this vehicle. At the back, alloy wheels again. We do have a road tyre on the back of the car. So all terrains at the front, road tyres at the back. Coming around the back of the car, nice good clear tail lights on the car. Good silver bumper bars, no damage on it. One thing we actually noticed when doing our walk around for this video is it actually has, it looks like it's peeling, but it's actually got the pre-delivery plastic on the Pajero sign at the back. The previous owner has just protected this car like no tomorrow. Tow bar as well on this one, a really good tow vehicle this car. Nice clean paintwork at the back, no signs of damage from stepping on it or anything like that. Coming around the passenger side of the vehicle, if I'm being a bit picky, there is a mild, very mild scratch there that probably would buff out, but do want to mention it for the video. It goes about here to here, very, very faint. I don't know if you can actually see it in the video there. Coming back out again, this is the curb side of the car where you commonly see damage from that evil thing we call a concrete gutter that people like to run into. No sign of that on either the front or the rear alloy wheel. Both great condition alloy wheels on this vehicle. Coming down the side as well, yet again, side skirts and paint presents really, really well. No signs of a dent or anything on this vehicle. Really, for a 2004 model car, in really, really good condition. Quite impressed, actually. All right, around to the front of the Pajero now. Quite, as I said, genuine accessories everywhere, amazing condition. We've released the bonnet from the inside of the car. A simple matter of just clicking the bonnet there, lifting it up, getting the bonnet stay up there and out of the way. Nice and clean view of this powerful V6 motor. Just let me find my little stats on this one. You're looking at a very clean car under there. You've got a 3.8 litre V6, 4x4, converted to a 5-speed automatic, giving you 150 kilowatts of power and 314 newton meters of torque. So quite a torquey car. It's going to deliver you around 15.5 litres on the average per 100. 580 kilometers out of a tank. Now, one thing to note about the petrol versus the diesel, the petrol delivers its power very smoothly, very quietly. So a really good advantage to have there. You get a much smoother ride. It's going to allow you to tow 2.5 tonne as well. Really good condition under here. All right, around to the back of the Pajero now. As you've seen, full tyre cover, rear wiper, rear spoiler as well. We didn't mention that before. Quite a nice feature to have. Open the tailgate quite easily. Opens the normal way, thankfully. We'll get in here. You'll notice on the tailgate we've got a little nook for storage. We've got a net here as well, which is the perfect size for the headrests. You'll notice leather headrests as well. In here, a cavernous space. I've set it up in one of the ways that is probably most usable. You've got the 2 seats up there, you've got 1 seat folded forward, so you get that long space. If you go to IKEA and want that big box, you can fit it in there. You'll also notice we do have space for 3 child seat anchor points. This car is fitted with 1. And you've got a 12-volt socket here at the back, and these seat belts allude that it is actually a 7-seater, which is quite simple to use. You lift that up, pop that down there, pop that in there, and then grab this little handle here, lift it up there, and you're done. Then you get all that storage space in the bottom. It looks like the little toolkit bag might have exploded. We've got some tools down there, but it does give you a cavernous space to put, well, more tools, I suppose, or a bag of shopping. Really good, comfortable rear seat room as well. One thing to note with this Pajero, I want my cameraman to look up at the roof. The roof is unmarked. A lot of the time we see it with handprints and things, and we also have all 3 rows have air conditioning. So many Pajeros don't have it. To have rear air conditioning for the people in this seat, really comfortable place to be. All right, inside the Pajero Exceed now, a really comfortable place to be. Love the wood grain and the leather on the steering wheel. This car was quite expensive when brand new, and it definitely shows in here. First thing to note, obviously steering wheel is height adjustable in this one. Set it where you want it to be, lock it away you go. Obviously our cruise control here, on, off, up, down, set, easy, very simple system to use. Behind there we've obviously got our headlight and indicators, as well as a little push button there for those washer jets. Probably shouldn't do that in the showroom, they might yell at me. Got a windscreen wiper here as well as rear windscreen wiper. Get my cameraman, he probably can't see it here, but we've got front fog light and rear fog light as well if you're up in the snow, as well as electric mirrors because we live in the future now. We have power windows as well as a little lock switch to stop my cameraman playing with them. Moving across, we'll have a look at the speedo cluster here. Really easy to use. Tacho speedo on that side of this car, as well as a 4-wheel drive indicator there to tell you which one you're in. We're currently in 2 high. Moving across to the left, what I'll get my cameraman to do is go up, and I want to talk about a little feature I love in a car. Got our mirrors here with our little mirror so you can check yourself out. It has a light in it that's very bright. We've got a little flash thing here. This is perfect for when you're driving down the Hume and you have the sun in your face. You can actually put it there and you don't get sun on yourself. I love that. Too few cars come with that little feature. Going down now, we obviously have a little multi-function screen here, currently telling us we're at 150 meters off sea level. The last car said 100, so maybe needs calibrating. We're inside the showroom here in sunny Berwick, and it is showing 43 degrees on that. A nice sunny warm day. It's currently not 2001 because we are in the future from that point. Barometer of 1,000 inside the showroom. Coming down from there, we've got our single DIN CD unit there, currently listening at 1019. Below that, we've got our air conditioning set up there, as well as nice wood grain surround here. Below that, 6 CD stacker there as well. And then coming down a bit further, you'll notice we have a cigarette socket, a little ashtray there if you feel so inclined, and something that's missing in new cars, a little coin tray, as well as the aerial retract button, which I'm going to try, and the aerial's disappearing. Oh, hang on, it's gone halfway. There we go, maybe I have to do it twice. Over a little bit more, we've got our stability control or traction control on-off button. Don't know why you'd need that unless you're on sand. And then I've got a little button here where I can actually turn off the rear air conditioning. As I mentioned before, this car does have all 3 rows air conditioning. If you want to make the people in the back suffer, you can turn them off. I'll leave it on today just so my cameraman doesn't boil. Nice wood grain and leather wrapped gear shifter there. You'll notice D for drive, plus minus for up and down if you want to. Leather shifter for the 4-wheel drive system. We have 2 high, 4 high locked center. And then if you really want to use those all-terrain tires on the front, you've got 4 low locked center and you will go anywhere in this vehicle. Coming back a little bit further, you've got a tray for your stuff and cup holders there as well. You've got a nice little leather wrapped armrest that you can slide forward to get a little bit more of armrest, as well as lifting that up. You've got a coin tray in there, or many things. Shut that one again and open the big one. Cabinets thing there, you probably can't see the bottom. I reckon it goes to China. You can lose your whole arm in there, as well as a 12-volt socket in there as well to charge you many things. Now I'm going to get my camera to zoom around the interior now. As you're going, nice black leather seats you'll see here. We do have a little nook for storage there as well. Nice leather hand pulls on the door as well. Coming around to the back seat presents in really good condition, no real dents or anything from child seats being in there. My cameraman's actually just pointed out that we do have the little rear air conditioning controls mounted there on the center console. Coming around to the back there, while he's doing that, I'm going to grab the little service book for this car and have a little bit of a chat about that. While we get it, well-used service book, so it's obviously been out a couple of times to visit service centres. We've got quite good service history. I think there might be a little skip in the middle somewhere, but let's run through it. We got that one, 37, 52, a little skip from 52 to 78, 95 as it should be, 111, and that's where the little skip is at the end. But the best thing is you are buying a Mitsubishi from a Mitsubishi dealership. It's gone through a 125-point safety and mechanical inspection on this vehicle, and obviously fully roadworthy and up to date by us here at Berwick Mitsubishi. So really good on the inside and quite good on the books as well. As you've seen by the miracle of video editing, we're now outside, and we fast forwarded about 3 days because I forgot to turn my microphone on for the end of the last video. So here we have the conclusion for our 2004 Pajero Exceed Petrol. As I've showed you, brilliant condition outside, inside, mechanically with those books that are in amazing condition as well. You're going to have the smoothness of the petrol, the ability of the Pajero. Don't forget to ask your salesperson about the 5-year mechanical protection plan that is available on this vehicle, as well as the low rate finance we can offer for it. The number here is 9709 2999, and thank you for watching.